Hey everyone! Here's a quick tutorial on how to make the Foundation Half Double Crochet. This is basically a way to start off a piece in turn rows that makes it flexible, since it's basically a foundation chain plus a half double crochet all combined into one. Because we used to stitch instead of making chains and then stitching on top of it, the resulting foundation chain stitch becomes more flexible and isn't as tight. So to begin, you're just going to need to make a slip knot at the tail end of your work. Then you're going to insert your hook, and you're going to yarn over and chain 3. So I've just chained 3, and you can see I have 1, 2, 3 chains, and you can tell which ones are the chains because they look like little V's. So here's the first V, here's the second V, and here's the third V. And we don't count this loop because this is the active loop that we're working into. The next step is we're going to yarn over one more time and insert our hook into the first chain right over here, right next to the slip knot. And so this first step of the Foundation Half Double Crochet is actually creating the chain part. So we're going to yarn over, pull through, and we're going to yarn over and just pull through the first loop because we've just created a chain right here. And then to work the half double crochet on top of this chain, to finish off the combination of chain plus half double crochet, we're going to yarn over one more time and then pull through all 3 loops just like you would for a normal half double crochet stitch. And as you can see, we just created this little chain over here, and we've created a half double crochet stitch over here. And this is the top of your row. So when you count stitches, you're just going to count these on top. So we've just finished one foundation half double crochet. To work the next one, yarn over again, and then insert your hook into the chain part of the foundation half double crochet. And it's a little bit hard to tell which loop to work into, but you can just remember that if you look at the bottom of your piece, it looks like there are 2 loops. And you're going to want to insert your hook into the second one away from you. So if this is the nearest one, it looks a little bit smaller. You're going to need to insert your hook into the second one that's a little bit farther away. So I'm going to count 1, 2, and that's the loop to work into. So I'm going to yarn over, pull through, and then just like before, we're going to work the chain part. So we're going to yarn over and just pull through the first loop here. So we just made a chain, and then we're going to finish off by making the half double crochet, which is yarning over and pulling through all 3 loops. So that's another half double crochet, another foundation half double crochet, and you can tell because we just made another stitch on top. And this is the starting chains that we had in the beginning. So we really only have 2 stitches. There's 1 and 2. So I'm just going to continue by yarning over, inserting into the second loop on the bottom. So this is the first one, which is a bit smaller. We go into the second one, which is a little bit bigger. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first loop, and then yarn over, pull through all 3. So that's one more foundation half double crochet, and then yarn over, insert into the second loop right here, yarn over, pull through the first loop, yarn over and pull through all 3. So now you've made 4 foundation half double crochets, and as you can see, this foundation half double crochet is the same effect as creating a chain stitch on the bottom, that's here, and a half double crochet stitch on top, except that this piece is a little bit more flexible. You can stretch it, and because normally when you work a foundation chain and then crochet on top of it, the chain stitches can be really tight and really hard to they can kind of make your work a little bit narrower at the bottom. But if you work a foundation single crochet or foundation half double crochet, then you can have this flexible edge, which is really good for when you're working scarves or hats or anything that you might be using this for. So just continue working foundation half double crochets until you get to the required number of stitches. And actually you can use this stitch whenever in any pattern it says to chain a certain number of stitches and then half double crochet on top of it. And I actually recommend this technique over doing those chain stitches for the reasons I mentioned before. I hope that you found this video helpful, and thank you so much for watching.